Welcome to my class, Cloud Computing, Software as a Service, SaaS. The National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, it defines three basic cloud service models. The first one is Infrastructure as a Service, IaaS. The second one is Platform as a Service, PaaS. And the third one is Software as a Service, SaaS. Let us look at what these cloud service models provide. IaaS, Infrastructure as a Service, it includes data center, physical plant, building, networking, firewall, security, server and storage. So infrastructure include data centers, networking, security, server and storage. Platform as a service. It includes operating systems, development tools, database management, and business analytics. So platform as a service includes operating systems, development tools, database management, and business analytics. Software as a service, it includes hosted applications or apps. This information has been created for the benefit of students, that they can well understand what includes IaaS, Infrastructure as a Service, what includes Platform as a Service, or what includes Software as a Service. Software as a Service. Software as a Service is also known as on-demand software. It is a software distribution model in which services are hosted by a cloud service provider. These services are available to end users over the internet, so the end user do not need to install any software on their devices to access these services. In traditional software model, the software is delivered as a license-based product that needs to be installed on the end user device, but in case of software as a service, it is delivered as on-demand service over the internet and there is no need to install the software. This service can be availed or disconnected at any time based on the end user requirements. Here there are two examples. The first one is you can write a Word document by using Google Docs online. Second example is you need not install photo editing software, as you can edit a photograph online by using pixlr.com for free. This is the old logo of PixLR and this is the new logo of PixLR. Different services offered by software as a service are: first, business services; second, document management; third, social networks; and the fourth one is mail services. Let us talk about these services one by one. Services offered by software as a service are: first one, business services. In this case, the provider provides various business services to the business. This business service include ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning Software, CRM, Customer Relationship Management Software, Billing Software, and Sales Software. SaaS, Document Management, is a software application offered by software as a service providers to create, manage, and track electronic documents. Some of the examples of document management are Slack, SamePage, Box, and Zoho Forms. The third service provided is social networks. Social networking sites are used by the general public, so social networking service providers use software as a service for their convenience because cloud computing is the perfect match for handling variable load. Fourth, mail services. Many email service providers use software as a service to handle the unpredictable number of users and load on email services. If there is too much load on the email server, then the email services can make use of cloud computing software as a service. The different characteristics or advantages of software as a service. First, it is easy to afford. The traditional softwares are sold as a license based product with an upfront cost. Initially, you have to pay the cost. But in this case, the service provider charge for the application using a subscription fee. Software as a service pricing is based on periodic fee subscription, so it allows organization to assess business functionality at a cost which is less than licensed applications. Second advantage, one-to-many. These services are offered as one-to-many model, means a single instance of the application is shared by multiple users. Third, low maintenance required for software as a service. Software as a service removes the need for continuous maintenance of software for the organizations. Fourth, multi-device support. Software as a service. These are the services can be accessed from any device such as desktops, laptops, tablets, and phones, etc. No client-side installation. These services are accessed directly from the service provider using the internet connection, so there is no need to have any software installation on the client-side machines. Sixth advantage, centralized management. Since software as a service are managed by service provider from central location, the software as a service providers, they perform the automatic updates to ensure that each user or customer is accessing the most recent version of the application. The user has to do nothing with the updates. Seventh advantage, high availability. In this case, the provider ensures 99.99% availability of data to the user as proper backup and recovery mechanisms are implemented by the service providers. Eighth, API integration. Software as a service has the capability of integrating with the other software through standard APIs, that is application programming interfaces. Disadvantages of software as a service. The first one is security issue. Security of data is a big issue in cloud computing. It is a fact that cloud computing is not more secure than in-house deployment. Second, latency issue. Since data and applications are stored in the cloud at a variable distance from the end user, there is possibility that there may be greater latency when interacting with the application compared to local deployment. Therefore, this model is not suitable for those applications in which the response time is in milliseconds. The third disadvantage is total dependency on the internet. Without an internet connection, it is not possible to use most of the software as a service applications. Fourth important disadvantage is switching between software as a service vendor is difficult. Switching between SaaS vendors involves hardship as there is slow transferring of very large data files from one vendor to another service vendor over the internet. And second, then converting them to make it compatible to another service vendor. These two are serious problems. These two are serious problems if the client wants to switch from one service vendor to another. Popular software as a service providers are, these are number of companies which provide software as a services. There are other cloud service models, that is communication as a service, CaaS. CaaS has evolved on the same lines as software as a service. In this case, a company outsourced an enterprise communication solution from a vendor. CaaS vendor is responsible for all hardware and software management and guarantees quality of service, that is QoS. It allows a business to selectively deploy communication devices and payment mode is pay-as-you-go basis. This service model eliminates the large capital investment required for the communication devices. In this case, the examples are Voice over IP, VoIP, that is Voice over Internet Protocol, VoIP, Instant Messaging, IM, video conferencing applications using fixed and mobile devices. The next cloud service model is data as a service, DaaS. Data as a service provides data on demand to different users or applications. Data may be in the form of audio, video, graphics, text or still images. Data as a service, users get access to high quality data from providers and they pay by volume or data type. Here data is owned by the provider and the user can perform only read operations on data. Data as a service is used in geographic data services and financial data services. Thank you very much.